periods of mania. Usually in bipolar II depression, as I mentioned in one of the slides, they spend a bit more of their time in depressive episodes. And the proportion of time in hypomania is usually really small, like on the order of maybe 8%, versus about 25% or so for bipolar type 1. Bipolar type 1 usually receives a bit more attention in terms of research, because as I said before, mania makes a big impression on someone. Because a hypomanic person will really never, say run around an auditorium naked, whereas a manic person could. Not necessarily, but could. It's not uniform.
The depression is the same?
The depressions, there hasn't been much work in terms of distinguishing between the two in terms of treatments. In terms of the clinical appearance, the depressions tend to look about the same.
Maybe just a couple more questions?
I've been on lithium now for this is my 36th year, and it causes that cognitive dulling where you're just, and after college, you kind of miss and plus your memory, like you were saying over here, you have a smaller, your short-term memory is really annoying. But the thing is it seems like all the research is being done towards the brain, and with me, whenever I want to, what slowed me down, has kept me out of the hospitals, is my heart. When my heart speeds up, then my mind starts racing. So I've been trying this for the past 20 years, it's kept me out of the hospital, is Ativan and temazepam, those two. And I only have to use them about once or twice a month. And that's when I get when I get upset, my heart will race, and then I'll have fast, and then my mind races. But when you slow that down, it's like, you're fine.
The issue is that, people have probably told you with drugs in that class, if you use them frequently, then your body becomes tolerant. Once or twice a month, you're not going to become tolerant at that point. The issue is that in bipolar disorder, comorbid substance abuse is present in about 40% of the people. So there's a pretty strong propensity in terms of overlap. And it's not clear if that's necessarily because substance use disorders share what areas of the brain or whatever with bipolar disorder, or if perhaps during episodes of being more impulsive, people with bipolar disorder start using substances and then have a hard time getting off of them. But in general, if it works for you, that's good. In general, long-term treatment with benzodiazepines wouldn't be a preferred thing. But like I said, if you only take them once or twice a month, then you're not going to habituate to them. If you take them 3 or 4 times a week, then the probability of having a successful outcome would be much, much less.
Yeah, I don't rely only on them.
Right, of course, yeah, right.
So maybe just one more question.
I have a twofold question. One is I'd like the name of the folate that was used that is, I don't know whether it's on prescription or...
Yeah, it's prescription. It's called Deplin. D-E-P-L-I-N.
Okay, I have it. And the other question is, well, it's more or less a statement to the individual is that they have problems with their blood being substituted. As a patient advocate, I recommend having the doctor write do not substitute, and because the generic and the brands are not the same. There are differences with the way the body behaves and there's frequently the molecular structures of different sizes.
You have to be, if the physician specifies brand name only, don't substitute, then usually the physician will need to contact the insurance company to get them to cover it. Usually the insurance company will want that's usually the way they work, but right.